Divisibility rules. A perfect medicine to cancellation phobia. Now, if you face any issues while cancelling a numerator and denominator in any equation, this particular topic comes very handy for you. Now, what exactly it does is, it tells us whether the given number is divisible by the required number or not. So, let us see how it works. Now, we shall start with a case 1 where we check with powers of 2. Which are those? We have 2 power 1, that is 2, 2 square, 4, 2 cube, 8, 2 power 4, 16, and so on. Now, I'll take certain numbers. We shall see whether these numbers are divisible by the given numbers or not, right? And how to do that as well. Suppose if I take number, let's say 38, and let me take another number, 724, and if I take 8864 or 92568, so on. Now, let us see whether these numbers are divisible by the given numbers or not. Now, to check whether the given number is divisible by 2 or not, we'll check only the last one digit. If the last digit is divisible by 2, obviously it is divisible by, entire number is divisible by 2. Yes. 8 is divisible by 2. Yes. 724. 4 is divisible by 2. Yes. Then 724 is divisible by 2. Likewise, even this is an even number, divisible by 2. Even this is divisible by 2. Now, coming to the 4. We should check last 2 digits. In this case, 38, we can directly tell 38 is not divisible by 4. Now, even if I put something here like, let's say 1894738, if number is this big, to check the divisibility rule of a 4, we'll check only last 2 digits. Is 38 divisible by 4? No. Then it is not, entire number is not divisible by 4. If you check this number, last 2 digits, 24. Is 24 divisible by 4? Yes, it means 724 is also divisible by 4. Now, third number, 8864. Check only last 2 digits, 64. 64 divisible by 8? Yes. So, this number is also divisible by 8. Divisible by 4. Here, 68. Is 68 divisible by 4? Yes. 4 7s is 68. So, this entire number is divisible by 4. So, what is happening? To check whether the given number is divisible by 2, we'll check only last one digit is divisible by 2 or not. To check whether the number is divisible by 4 or not, we will check whether the last 2 digits of a number are divisible by 4 or not. Likewise, for 8, 8 is 2 cube. Look, here we are checking for 2 for last only one digit. For 2 square, we're checking last 2 digit. 8 2 cube, we shall check last 3 digits. 16 2 power 4, we'll check last 4 digits. Now, for 8, if you see, 738. Now, 738. 38 is not, this is not divisible by 4 means it can never be divisible by 8 as well. Now, check this. 724. Is it divisible by 8? 8 9s is 72, but 4 remain. So, it is not divisible by 8. Now, this one. Check only the last 3 digits. 864. 8 10s 80. 64, 8864. So 3 digits are divisible by 8 means this entire number 8864 is divisible by 8. Likewise, this. What do we do? Check last 3 digits. 568. 8 7s, 56. 8 1s, 8. 568 divisible by 8 means 90 to 568 must also be divisible by 8. Now you can do with the 16. But the problem here is most of the students still they do not know the tables of 16. So, but still I would like to continue with that because I know the tables. But I suggest you to apply this. You must know the tables of 16. So that is the reason why I didn't go for 32, 64 and all because we do not know the tables of those. Now, for 16, what do? We'll check last 4 digits. So, last 4 digits. Well, this is not divisible by 4 and 8 means it is not divisible by 16 as well. In this one, anyways, we do not have 4 digits directly. 16, 4 is 64. 84 left out. 84 is not divisible by 16. So this number is not divisible by 16. In this case, 16 5s is 80. 86 is there. Again 16 5s is 80. 6 left out, 64. 16 4s is 64. Yes, this is divisible. Now in this one, we'll check last 4 digits. 16 1s is 16. 9 remainder, 96. 16 6 is 96. 8 is the remainder. So not divisible. So to summarize what we are doing, to check whether the given number is divisible by 2 or not, you have to divide the last single digit, whether it is divisible by 2 or not. To check with the 4, check only last 2 digits of a number divisible by 4 or not. Divisibility rule of 8 says, to check last 3 digits of a number are divisible by 8 or not. Likewise, to check the divisibility rule of 16, check last 4 digits of a number divisible by 16 or not. Case 2. In this case, we shall check the divisibility rules of 3 and 9. So let me state the rules first. Divisibility rule of 3 says, if the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the entire number is divisible by 3. Likewise, divisibility rule of 9 says, if the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. Let us check for each of the numbers. Now 462, what is the sum? 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 plus 2 is 12. Now, sum is 12 here. Is 12 divisible by 3? Yes. So this 462 is also divisible by 3. Now, sum 12 is divisible by 9? No. It means this number is not divisible by 9. Now, in this case, let us check the sum. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. Plus 5, 19. Plus 2, 21. Is 21 divisible by 3? Yes. So it means this entire number must be divisible by 3. If you want, you can cross verify that. So if I cross verified, we'll get 3 2s 6. So 3 7s 21. 3 4s 12. And 3 8s 24. 3 4s 12. That will be the actual number if you divide with the 3. Now, is 21 divisible by 9? No. So it means the entire number is not divisible by 9. Let us go with the next number. 7 plus 6. We shall calculate the sum first. 7 plus 6 is 13. Plus 5 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. 21 plus 9 is 30. Is 30 divisible by 3? Yes. Is 30 divisible by 9? No. So again, even this number is not divisible by 9. Let us check the last number. 9 plus 4, 13, plus 5, 18, plus 1, 19, plus 8, 27. Is 27 divisible by 3? Yes. Is 27 divisible by 9? Yes. So this number is divisible by both the 3 as well as 9. So if you want to cross verify this, whether this is divisible by 9 or not, we can do that. If you see 9 into 10 is 90, 45 is there, 9 5 is 45, and I can put a 0 there, and 9 into 2, 18. See, this number is perfectly divisible by 9. So how the divisibility rule helps us is, it will tell us whether the given number is divisible by 9 or not. As simple as that. Case 3. Now we shall see the remaining composite numbers below 10. Now composite numbers means I can take 4, but we are already done with the 4. The next number is a 6. So we shall check divisibility rule of 6. After that 8, and we are already done with that. And 9, we are already done with that. 10, I wouldn't like to give that, but because anybody can tell whether the number is divisible by 10 or not. So we can go with next composite number, 12, and then we can go with 15, and then we can go with 14 in between, and then 15, 18, and of course if you want 20 as well. Well, I won't be checking each and every number here. I'll give you the pattern. So, which is generic one which applies for every composite number. Now, let us see how to do this. So, if you want to check the divisibility rule of 6 or 12 or 14, 15, 18, 20 or anything, first you have to represent this divisor in terms of or as a product of co-prime numbers. Like 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Now, 12 can be written as 2 into 6 or 3 into 4. But can I take 2 into 6? No. Why? 2 and 6 are not co-prime numbers. Recall. What are co-prime numbers? Two numbers should not have any common divisors between them except 1. Right? But here, for 2 and 6, even 1 is a common factor as well as 2. 2 is also common factor for 2 and 6, so they are not co-prime numbers. But 3 and 4, yes, co-prime numbers. 14, I can write it as 2 into 7. 15, I can write it as 3 into 5. 18, careful. I can write it as 3 into 6, but 3 and 6 are not co-prime numbers because 1 is a common factor for 3 and 6 and 3 is also a common factor for 3 and 6. What can I do then? I can write it as 2 into 9 and 20, 4 into 5. Now, how do we check? Suppose if you want to check the divisibility rule of 4, suppose if I take 522, is it divisible by 6 or not? Okay. Now, if a number has to be divisible by 6, it must be divisible by both 2 and 3. Is it divisible by 2? Yes. Is it divisible by 3? Apply the divisibility rule of 3. Sum of the digits 5 plus 2 plus 2, that is 9. Is 9 divisible by 3? Yes. It means this number is divisible by 6. Now let us check for 12. Suppose if I take 8, 3, let's say 3, 4. Now what do? We check whether this number is divisible by 3 and 4 or not. Now very first rule fails here. What is it? 34. Is 34 divisible by 4? No. So this number is not divisible by 12. Now check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So this is 14 plus 4, 18. 18 means it is divisible by 3, but still it is not divisible by 2 because it is not divisible by 4. Number has to be divisible by 12 means it has to be divisible by both 3 as well as 4. Suppose if I check for, let's say, 18. If I take number like, let's say, 7254. Is it divisible by 18 or not? What do? We have to check whether it is divisible by 2 and 9 or not, right? Now, is it divisible by 2? Yes, of course, because it is an even number. Divisibility by 9. Apply the divisibility rule of 9. What does it say? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. 7 plus 2, 9. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 18 divisible by 9? Yes. So this number is divisible by both 2 and 9. It means it must be divisible by 18. If you want, you can cross verify it. 18 fours is 72. I'll take 0. 18 threes is 54. Yes, that number is divisible by 18. So what if I take some other number instead of this? What if I take 32? 32 is powers of 2. I'm so sorry. What if I take 24? Divisibility rule of 24. What do you have to do? Check or write it as a product of two co-prime numbers. I can write it as 3 into 8. Are 3 and 8 divisible by, are 3 and 8 co-prime numbers? Yes, of course. So if a number has to be divisible by 24 means it must be divisible by 3 as well as 8. Suppose if I take, let's say, divisibility of 72. How do I write? Product of two co-prime numbers. I can write it as 8 into 9. 18 into 9, 72, and 8 and 9 are co-prime numbers. So if any number has to be divisible by 72, it must be divisible by 8 as well as 9. So this is about the divisibility rule of all the composite numbers. Now we shall see one last case, that is divisibility rule of 11. Suppose if I take a number 1,331. How do we check whether the given number is divisible by 11 or not? Now here what we do is take the sum of the digits which are in odd places and sum of the digits in the even places. Now odd places, first place, third place. What is the sum? 1 plus 3, 4. And now sum of the digits in even place, second place, fourth place. 3 plus 1, 4. Now take the difference of this. What is the difference? 0. Now if this difference is a 0 or it can be 11, 22, 33 or any multiple of 11, then that number must be divisible by 11. If you want, you can cross verify it. 11 ones 11, 11 twos 22, again 11 ones. So 11 into 121 should give us 1331. Now suppose if I take some other number like 4543, let's say 4543. Now again, same method. Take the sum of the digits in the odd places, that is 4 and 4, that is 8. Even places 5 and 3, 8. 8 minus 8, 0. So even this number is divisible by 11, even this number is divisible by 11. Suppose if I take, let's say 9, 2, 5, and if I take 3 and I'll add one more 2 here. Let us check whether this number is divisible by 11 or not. First we do sum of the digits in the odd places. 9 plus 5 plus 2. What is 9 plus 5? 14. 14 plus 2? 16. Minus digits in the even places. 2 and 3. What is the sum of 2 and 3? 5. 16 minus 5? 11. So, as I told you, it can be 0 or any multiple of 11. So, even this number is divisible by 11. If you want to cross verify it manually, let's do it. 9, 2, 5, 3, 2. Check it. So, 11 8s is 88. 4 left out 45. 11 4s 44. 1 left out 13. 11 1s 11. 2 left out 11 2s 22. Absolutely divisible. So, what do we do to check the divisibility rule of 11 is we take sum of digits in odd places minus sum of digits in even places. Now this difference must be equal to 0 or any multiple of 11. Then that number must be divisible by 11. So this is the end of our divisibility rules. To watch more free videos, download our LOL application from Play Stores. If you are benefited by these videos, please like and share our videos, and also do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of our new videos that we upload regularly. If you have any queries or suggestions, please drop them in the comment section below. Also, if you want to reach out to me or any of my team members, you can always do that through any of the social media platforms, and the links of which are already provided in the description below.